Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Ashley Reed, Total
Hi,
Quality
Dawson.
Logistics.
Very nice to
to
meet
meet
you.
you. Do you mind if I have a seat?
Go for it, make yourself comfortable.
Thank you. How's your day been so far?
So far, so good.
Good.
Friday, almost done. Ready for the weekend.
I know. I'm a little disappointed about this colder weather. It was
Oh,
nice all week.
yeah.
We get to the weekend and...
It's supposed to be nice though on Sunday.
Is it?
Sunday morning it's supposed to be around
Good.
65, 70. We go golfing. Really good.
Good. Big golfer?
Try to be.
Yeah. My family of men is pretty big on it too.
Yeah, some days
Not
are
the
good.
best, but...
Some days are good, some days are bad.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm from TQL, like I said. We're the second largest freight brokerage firm in the nation.
Okay.
I was hoping that I could get to know you and your company a little better, see if we could help meet any of the needs that you may have.
Okay.
I guess I'll start by getting to know just a little bit more about you.
Okay.
First of all, are you the purchasing decision maker for any of the shipments that we would be taking care of?
Yes, I would be the one who takes care of setting up the transportation for my company. That's
Okay,
correct.
so there's no one else that we would need to meet with. You could pretty much, if we worked something out, you can decide if that would go through or not.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
I would be the decision maker on getting things taken care of.
Okay. So how many years have you been with this company?
I've been here for about 5 years now.
5 years. Do you like it?
I do, it's fun.
So what position are you in right now exactly?
I would be called the logistics manager. I take care of all the shipments for our facility here,
Okay.
and I deal with anything and everything and the headaches that come with it too.
So what do you think has made you successful?
Well, basically, I started working for this facility when I was in college. I was a forklift operator, so I've been here for a while. I, started, at the way bottom, and then worked my way up, and kind of just by being here for a while, I see how they run things, and I got a good head on my shoulders.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, a little bit more about, I guess, what you actually need taken care of with your shipments. First of all, do you tend to your own freight?
Yes, I would be the one that would set it up. Nobody else takes care of it.
Okay. And how many loads are you normally moving per week?
It's anywhere, it varies throughout the year. There are some points where we're slower. Obviously with the product that I move, it's a lot more in the warmer months. I move aluminum. So I would say 50 to 100 in that ballpark. But then when you get in the January, or pretty much winter, it could go down a little
Right.
bit.
Okay. And what are the common lanes that you run?
Common lanes that I run Michigan and Ontario.
Okay.
Michigan into any of the lower 48, so any
Okay.
state. Primarily Virginia and Texas.
Okay.
And then every now and again I have some shipments into Mexico. And then I also deal with sending some shipments to New Jersey that actually get shipped overseas.
Okay. So lots of shipments there. And do you usually run full loads?
For the most part, I do.
Okay.
Every now and again there is some less than truckload. But I would say 98% of what I do is full truckload.
And you're moving aluminum. That's the only thing.
It's only
Fair.
it's only aluminum log, aluminum extrusion.
Okay.
It's all aluminum.
So what kind of trucks do you typically use?
For the most part, I use flatbeds. But you said that you were a brokerage firm, correct?
We are.
Okay, like the carriers that I've been using, I primarily stick with asset-based carriers.
Okay.
Companies that own their own trucks.
I can understand that there are a lot of bad brokers out there. Did you have a bad experience with a broker?
Basically, I wouldn't be against using a broker,
Right.
but I did have one instance where, I move aluminum, it's a precious metal, it can be damaged easily, that they sent in a truck that didn't meet my specifications, and they didn't get it recovered, and it's just kind of a process, and it just really didn't work out. So since then, it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, so I've kind of been holding off. With asset-based trucks, I know who's coming in. I see the drivers every week.
Right. You can build that relationship. Okay. So it's not necessarily a company policy. It's just your personal preference and the experience that you've had that makes you not want to use a broker over an asset-based carrier. Okay. Well, what I can tell you is that we actually do use a computer system that ranks all of our carriers. So we can go on and see if I guess you can pull up a certain carrier and you can tell if they've been late, how many complete shipments they've made. If any problems have gone on during those shipments, it will let us know. So we only choose the very best carriers. And the company, TQL actually maintains a 98.5 on-time percentage. So,
Awesome.
I mean, all of our trucks are pretty much on time for the most part. We rarely have any problems. So, I mean, I do understand where you've had these problems with brokers, but, I mean, with other brokers. But I can assure you that we do take a lot of
Okay.
caution in making sure that our shipments get where they need to go.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Nobody's really told me that before, so.
Good. And what is the average weight and value of the aluminum that you use?
The average weight is going to be anywhere between 20 to 46,000 pounds, with 46,000 being pretty much the max.
Okay.
You said load value too.
Yeah.
The value, aluminum traded, so it goes up and down. I would say for a full load, you're looking anywhere around, which 46,000 pounds can be in the $80,000 to $100,000 mark, depending on what aluminum is currently selling at. I think right now it's around $1.55, but I've had it at times where it's been really expensive, where it's been like over $2. So it's all up and down.
Okay. And what's the most important thing to you in your carriers?
Well, obviously, since I do use asset-based carriers, I like to see the same people over and over again. Which would be, if it did happen that I did start to use you and your company, that if you send the same carriers over and over again, I might not have a problem with that. But delivering on time, obviously, I do like to think that I'm my own boss, but I do have somebody above me, so I have to run a certain on-time percentage myself, and if I don't meet that, I get yelled at and I get fined, and I don't want that to happen. And then also, if I don't deliver on time, I'll make my customers upset. And then big thing is to make sure you deliver my product the way that I put it on the truck.
Right.
So no damages, no claims. I'm not unreasonable. I know things happen, accidents, traffic can make you late, acts of Mother Nature. I mean, it's all happened, so I've been there. Yeah, on-time percentage, definitely getting there, and then making it there in one piece.
Right, and I told you about our system that we use to rank it, our on-time percentage. Also, with Total Quality Logistics, I would be the only person that you're going through. So we would be able to maintain a relationship. I would be your one direct contact. So you wouldn't have to go through anyone else in order to get what you needed.
Loopholes.
Right, and we'll have contact through everyone. Most people have smartphones now. We'll always have contact. I always have my cell phone on me. So if you send me an email in the middle of the night and I wake up, we'll make sure you get taken care of what you need to. We don't have to go the 8 to 5 business hours to get everything taken care of.
Great.
So that's definitely another good thing. Have you had any major frustrations with your carriers right now?
I would say, since I do use asset-based carriers, my warehouse opened up a little over a year ago, so we're at the point where we're just getting bigger.
Okay.
And we're starting to that point where I could need a little extra help, because these companies, they only have 5 to 10 trucks in their fleet, and say if the one load that they do for me 5 times a week, I have it a 6th time.
So then we could get you that truck, at least try it out one time, maybe do a trial load and see how it goes, and then
definitely
work from there.
If the rate is right, or if you want to do it for free, that'd be always awesome.
I wish we could do it for free.
Gotta ask.
I wish. I would have a lot more customers.
But yeah, that would probably be the one thing. Is I'm getting to the point now that the name of my company is getting bigger, and we're selling more product and just needing more help. So.
Right. So what do you think is the one thing that I could do for you that would really make your life easier?
Well, if you can promise me on time delivery with no claims at a decent rate, I really wouldn't have a problem giving you a shot. Since you are a broker, and I already talked to you about how I feel about brokers, it's going to be one shop, it's going to be highly scrutinized. So I'll just throw that out there and let you know that I don't have a problem letting you try one, but you better impress the hell out of me, pretty much.
We can do that. I'm sure that we can do that. So just to summarize everything, you are shipping aluminum 50 to 100 times per week, more in the summer than the winter months, just because the warmer weather. You're mainly out of Michigan and Ontario, but you can go into any of the other states as well as Mexico and New Jersey. I have all of your information about the average weight and loads. I know some of your biggest concerns is obviously, like you said, working with a broker, since they're not always reliable. You've had a bad experience with a broker. You like to maintain relationships. Through our system that we use to rate our carriers, I think that we can definitely give you consistency in the carriers that you have. I actually use a lot of the same carriers over and over again just because I've built relationships with them.
Awesome.
And then along with that, like I said, we have our contact. It's only through me, so anytime you would need anything, I would be the one that you go to. Always have my phone on me so we can get it handled.
Okay.
So I think that everything that we've talked about, it sounds like we could probably work something out. Like I said, I have all your information. I'd love if we could maybe meet again at some point next week and then possibly talk about even trying a trial load here soon.
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't see why not.
Cool. Well, this time next week, is this the best day for you? Fridays or
Fridays in the
Friday,
afternoon
3
usually.
o'clock?
Yeah, that usually works.
Perfect. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and leave my business card with you in case you do have any other questions.
Awesome. Thank you.
So you can have that, and I will see you next week around this time.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
No problem. Have yourself a good one.
Thank you.